Yeah, I'm so relieved. Like, I'm sitting here with the horses, and we've got our round yard set up where it's nice and flat. It's not an actual circle, so it's not going to be ideal for working horses, but that's okay. You can still do things with them. But the main thing is, as you can see, I've got Cleo tied up. She's eating. I'm not worried about her having to... normally I wouldn't give them such a deep bucket. I've ordered some more buckets, some more feed bins. But she's tied up, she's in here, she's safe. She's not going to have any horses come up behind her and scare her. Because when she puts her head right in... Hi. I'll show you. When she puts her head right in, she can't see. So it's not an ideal way to feed a horse. That's why I picked the horse that's going to be least bothered by it. And I'll probably pick them up this week. See her eyes are just gone and she can't see. So then I've got Banjo out there, I've got 4 feeders out there, and I've decided, I didn't today, I'm going to tie him up outside. Because there's 3 down there, I had the girls down there, now Ruby's up here and she's a bit trapped. And I just need to fence off a couple of narrow areas to stop them getting in and getting trapped. And then everywhere else they can just run around and do their own thing. And I've just tied feed buckets to the outside fairly low so they get their feed. But these guys, Penny's not. When I went in to feed the cats, Penny wouldn't let him eat, and I roused on her, and she was like, then he came back. Yeah, they're all looking better. The young ones are better. And having them locked in with the hay bale was good, because the hay bale's gone down considerably and they've all held their weight. And see, Banjo's knocking the girls off. I just need... You might get caught next to my car. Yeah, I don't want you to get caught, my girl. I know. I'll sort this out better next time. I need to get a halter. And I don't know where... I've got to get my gear. I've got to sort out our... Since we've moved, everything got dumped in our storage container. I need to get it out. Slinky's barking because he's trying to keep control of everything. Hello. Got this hot breath on my back. Yeah, so... and what I will do is I will start bringing the horses in here and working with them and playing with them. It means I've got places to tie them all up. I've got places... we're putting pegs in the ground so they won't shift. So when the farrier comes, I can have them all ready. The thing is you see, I've got her tied up because she's lead horse, right? And she can... This isn't ideal for just leaving horses in here to run around, because they can kind of get cornered up. There's no sharp corners, but it's still, you know, not ideal. So tie her up, and then these two... Penny won't corner him. She's never cornered a horse in her life. I mean, well, not since I've known her. And so these two are okay. He won't, because she's boss of him. But if I was going to bring the young horses in here, they'd have to be tied up, because they trap each other and kick each other and that kind of thing. Hi. Hello. Oh. Is that because I've been telling you off? Telling you to get away while I was setting up the dishes? Didn't want him crowding in. I am going to work with him, because he approaches me with his ears pinned back too many times. So this is a relief. The farrier's coming next week. His back was out, and I didn't manage to line somebody else up for various reasons. And so they're a couple, you know, they're a few weeks late, and you can see in their feet. But so they've got gravel, there's hay on the ground where they've been eating hay. I'm actually glad to have them coming up on the gravel, because it will help. It helps actually chip off their hooves and keep their hooves and feet trim. But you just have to be careful, because the gravel can get caught in their frogs, which happened to Ruby. So I'm just going to hang down here and chill with them while they eat. It's just extremely relaxing, but I wanted to share this with people. You know, the people, probably mainly my mum. And then there's a few fans, but most of this is just, you know, I don't have to tell mum, like mum always asks how it's going, and I tell her what we're doing, and that's what most of this is about. And then if other people enjoy it on the way, that's good. It means I've got a place set up for them where I can separate them, groom them, do stuff with them without me having to worry about what's happening with the whole herd. Oh, that's just some lumps of salt. They won't eat it all. I just put it in there because I took it out of another bucket. Yeah, and I'll set up their sups up here. They've got like a bucket of salt up here as well, like a barrel of salt. And I'll, you can see all the girls through there. They're all sharing, which is really good. Behind Cleo, 3 girls. I'm very proud of them. It's a really good sharing. They're normally pushing each other. Oh, yeah, so that was a little correction that Halo had on Ruby, but she didn't move because they can't. Banjo just keeps pushing them around. He's not, in that regard, I think he's a bit too exuberant as a herd leader, and I just need to kind of put him in his place and just, I think I need to tie him up and give those girls, because Ruby's the one that needs to eat. Ruby and Banjo need to be fed up, but Ruby's lowest horse in that herd, so, and I could also bring Ruby in here and tie her up, but that herd stays together. She keeps telling him off. I don't want to correct her. She's elderly, you know. He'll cope. He's getting plenty of food. They're dropping it, and it's all right. Yeah, good old horses. Yeah. I love it. It was really interesting when I went down and opened the gate up for them and brought them up. I drove up and they came up. They were all up here. Most of them were up here before I even finished driving up here, and because I had to sort of go, you know, reverse in, and yeah. And they all know, like when I want to let them in and stuff, they know, and they know. The older ones know to come to me. They, and now that I've done this, even just doing it once, they'll understand. She wants to feed us, and they'll get into this routine pretty quickly. I just need to feed them a bit. I can't feed them at the end of the day because they could be here for another couple of hours, right? So I want to sit with them because it's just so relaxing, but I can't always just sit with them. So I need to be able to put them in and then let them out. And I can't do it too late because I don't want them to be down here in the dark. Also, I work, my lectures are in the evening. So I kind of have to be done and dusted. Okay, so that's that. Enjoy. Mum, your horse is a naughty. That's Banjo. Okay, bye.